Hi, I'm Alana Mediavilla, and I am the owner and creative director at Filmkik. And I want to make a very special announcement, which is that Filmkik is moving to Puerto Rico. So we're moving our headquarters from San Jose, California to Puerto Rico, and I'm going to explain a little bit why, but more than anything, the reason why I'm creating this video series is because there's a lot of incentives that Puerto Rico gives to people moving into the island and starting businesses here, and sometimes it's hard to navigate that, and when you look online, you either don't find a lot of information, or the information that you do find, you get a feeling like they are not necessarily going to give you all of the information because they want you to move here. And I wanted to create a series not sponsored by anybody, not backed by anybody, just me, just on what I found, that basically lays out the different things that I've encountered and hopefully clarify some questions for you. Now, as a Puerto Rican, as an American that is from Puerto Rico, I haven't lived in the island for 13 years. I left I did my first 2 years of college here, and then I went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. And then I kept coming back and forth, but I officially moved to the United States 13 years ago. And I qualify for a lot of the incentives that Puerto Rico gives Americans drawing talent and drawing entrepreneurship back into the island. So I hope that this video series doesn't just encourage Americans that, want to have maybe a better quality of life or want to lower their tax contributions, or, I want to not only encourage those people to look at Puerto Rico as an option to open up their businesses. I also really want to encourage Puerto Ricans that have left, that have made fantastic careers and have done phenomenal things with their businesses. I want to encourage them to come back as well, or at least consider what it's like to come back. From my viewpoint, I don't have any sponsors. I don't have anybody backing this. This is just me. So you're just going to get my opinion. And that being said, everything I talk about will be my opinion and my experience going through this. I am not a business consultant, not a tax attorney. I'm none of those things. I'm just a business owner that exports my services out of the island. And one of the things that I want to be doing is I want to be hiring locally. I want to obviously live here, consume locally, and I want to help the local economy as much as I can. And it's just going to be a fantastic journey for me to not only continue to grow my business, but to grow my business in the country where I'm from. That means the world to me, to be able to continue to hire locally. Now, we also still work with people all over the world, and I work with production companies and production partners all over the world. So if we have shoots in Europe, we work with our production partners in Europe, and if we have shoots in Australia, we use our production partners in Australia. But all of the masterminding, all of the pre-production and planning and strategy, and then all of the post-production, I want to be done here. And that is really exciting. So I'm creating this series again so that you guys can see the process that I'm going through. I'm going to be interviewing people as well. I'm going to be interviewing attorneys, tax attorneys, the different people that I have questions for, where I may not know exactly how to navigate everything and how it works here as opposed to in the United States. So I'm going to be bringing those people on and hopefully asking them questions that maybe you guys have too. I am not, because I want to be able to get this show on the road, I am not waiting for the perfect setup. I'm currently staying at an Airbnb. We're looking for homes to buy. So my background is going to change. My setup is going to change video to video. I'm not going to be going for my consistent look or anything like that, because the important thing that I want from this series is just consistency and good information. That's it. And right now I'm just using a webcam. So I'm going to put all of my production skills kind of on hold and really focus on the content here, because that's what the series is about. So there you go. This is the first episode, and I'm going to be creating a plan of all the different episodes. If you have any questions, if you've considered moving to Puerto Rico, or you have any, or you already did it and you still have questions on how to continue the process into Act 60 or anything like that, let me know in the comments, because maybe that's something that I can cover. We'll see. Anyway, thank you. Bye.